What's going on, guys? It's Greg here, aka NYPrepper. It is Sunday, September 17th, 2023, and I have an emergency alert to share with you guys. We have some breaking news coming out of North Dakota. Apparently, the U.S. military is moving nuclear warheads to North Dakota. And if you're not aware, North Dakota has Minot Air Force Base, which hosts 1/3 of our land based ICBMs. And they also have B 52s up there. So I want to just play this video for you guys. It shows a semi truck moving nuclear warheads to North Dakota. And why would they be doing this? Well, if you remember earlier this year, Vladimir Putin pulled out of the New START treaty, and the New START treaty limited how many warheads we could put on our Minuteman III ICBMs. Originally, we had 3 warheads per Minuteman ICBM, and we have 400 of them, so that's a total of 1,200 warheads. But after the New START treaty, which was signed by Obama and Putin, we removed 2 warheads per missile, so that dropped us from 1,200 warheads down to 400 warheads deployed on our silo-based nuclear missiles. Okay, so now the U.S. appears to be up-arming our missiles. Okay, and so there was a Minuteman III test 2 or 3 weeks ago, and in that test, they put 3 warheads, dummy warheads, on that Minuteman III, which is huge because normally they would test these with just 1 warhead, and during that test, they used 3. So obviously, that's evidence that the U.S. is up-arming the Minuteman missiles, which is the easiest thing for the U.S. to do to up-arm itself now that the New START treaty has been nullified by Vladimir Putin. The next easiest thing they can do is deploy more nuclear weapons on our bomber force. So basically, the B 52s and the B 2s would carry more nuclear weapons, more air launched cruise missiles with nuclear warheads on them, and more gravity bombs with nuclear warheads. Okay. And then finally, what the U.S. could do is add back 4 Trident missiles to each of our Ohio class subs. We have 14 that carry Trident missiles, and under Obama's treaty, we removed 4 Trident missiles from each of the 14 Ohio class subs, which doesn't sound like a lot, but each one of those missiles can carry up to 12 475 kiloton W-88 warheads. Okay, so that reduced a lot of our capabilities. So the U.S. is clearly up-arming itself, up-arming its nuclear arsenal. We've seen a lot of escalation in the last few days in Romania with all these Russian drones crashing in Romania. And then there was the breaking news, the close call, where the Russian fighter jets opened fire on a British manned reconnaissance plane last September. And by the grace of God, one of those missiles that was launched somehow was not able to lock onto that recon plane, which probably had up to 30 British service members, and that could have caused nuclear war in World War III. Okay, and in my opinion, that incident is the closest we've ever come to nuclear war. And why that missile didn't actually hit that recon plane, we don't know. Maybe the recon plane was using some kind of jamming to jam the missile. and mess up its homing capabilities. But we also had that B-52 flying along the Romanian Black Sea coast Friday. And, we had a B-2 stealth bomber do a ground refuel exercise in Norway. And then also on Friday, for the first time ever, an Ohio class sub with Tomahawk missiles showed up in Norway. Okay. So things are really escalating fast. All right. Make sure you have a nuclear war survival plan. All right. I'm not saying that nuclear war is going to happen tomorrow, but things are really escalating, guys. Okay. So let me just play this video for you. This is coming out of North Dakota. All right, so you can see that this convoy gets police escort, and there's also a Black Hawk flying over this convoy. And you can see these armored vehicles here. These are military police, okay? And this semi has nuclear warheads on it, okay? Look, it's nondescript. You can see it's just pure white. And this is very, very serious, guys. Okay, I cannot stress to you how serious this is. Okay, things are really escalating fast, and we just have to make sure we're prepared as best as possible. And we also have some breaking news that apparently Ramzan Kadyrov has kidney failure, and there's rumors now that his personal doctor poisoned him, and his personal doctor also happens to be the former deputy prime minister of Chechnya. His name is Elkin Suleimanov. And apparently, Kadyrov found out about the poisoning and had him buried alive. I don't know how true that is, but there are rumors basically that his personal doctor poisoned him and that he has kidney failure. There's also rumors that he's already dead. I can't confirm any of those 100%, but he definitely has kidney failure. He definitely has some systemic issues, and he is in a coma. Okay, so it's not looking good for Kadyrov. It's possible that this was either a Putin assassination or maybe somebody inside of Chechnya that doesn't like Kadyrov because Kadyrov was siding with Putin all these years and they wanted to get rid of him. It could be many things. It could just be his health is bad, but that's very, very serious as well. And we also have some breaking news coming out of China. A Chinese military channel claims that if Japan dares to intervene in the Chinese liberation of Taiwan, then China will abandon its prior commitment of refraining from the use of nuclear weapons, and that they will launch continuous nuclear strikes on Japan until it surrenders unconditionally. Okay, this is a Chinese military TV channel, okay, like a state run TV channel. So that is pretty crazy. I want to just share some flight paths with you guys. We had a doomsday plane up in the air yesterday. It flew from Offutt Air Base to the DC area. And we also had a P-8 Poseidon patrolling the Polish Baltic coast near Kaliningrad. They've been monitoring this area like crazy. I mean, just round the clock. So I've never seen this before. And basically for the last 2 weeks, just nonstop monitoring in this area. And here's a picture that was sent to me by a subscriber and friend of mine. And this person saw several Blackhawks flying over Daytona Beach, Florida, which is pretty unusual. So, the military is on high alert, guys. Make sure you're prepared. Things are escalating. We also have a concerning situation developing in Italy. Apparently, 10,000 migrants have arrived in the Italian city of Lampedusa. And apparently, the situation is so serious that Ursula von der Leyen is going to be visiting this area to scope out the situation, okay? And multiple leaders from Western European countries are going to show up to see what's going on here. 10,000 migrants, guys. Look at that. Absolutely insane. So I wanted to just give you this quick update on what's going on in North Dakota with the warheads being moved around. Very, very serious, guys. Okay. I'm going to come back later with another update, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you hit the bell notification to get notified of these emergency alerts. And until next time, take care, God bless, and don't forget the 3 Ps: prepare, practice, and persevere.